Welcome back to Season 2 of Avian Adventures. Birds of a feather flock together. But what about birds of different feathers? Do different species of birds depend on each other in order to survive? In this episode of Avian Adventures, we will explore how birds create relationships with other species of animals by answering the question, how do birds work together? When two animals form a relationship in order to survive, it's called a symbiotic relationship. One of the coolest examples of a symbiotic relationship is between hummingbirds and Cooper's hawks. Hummingbirds have learned to build their tiny nests in the same tree as a Cooper's hawk in order to protect their babies from predators. Jays and crows often hunt hummingbird nests, and the mighty Cooper's hawk can be counted on to chase away these predators. Hummingbirds are much too small for Cooper's hawks to hunt, so they are safe being neighbors to those powerful bird hunters. In this case, it helps that hummingbirds are no more than a mouthful. Mississippi kites also strategically build their nests near other animal nests for protection from predators. However, instead of building their nests by other birds, they choose to raise their young near wasp nests to keep mammal predators from getting too close. Nobody likes to get stung by wasps. Ouch! Raccoons and squirrels keep their distance in order to save their hide from painful stings. Cattle egrets, as their name suggests, live near cattle and livestock. These egrets spend most of their day following cattle herds, sometimes even catching a ride on their backs. As the cattle forage in the fields, their movement and stomping hooves scatter insects and create an egret buffet. In exchange, the egrets will eat pesky flies and ticks that bother the cattle, which is a pretty convenient exchange for the hoofstock. Not only do raptors have symbiotic relationships with other animals, but they have them with other raptors as well. Our staff's favorite symbiotic relationship is between two different species of nature's cleanup crew, vultures. Turkey vultures and black vultures are often seen feasting together over large carrion. And if you take a moment to watch a group of vultures eating, you'll notice that they have a pretty good system in place to make sure that everyone gets fed. Just like a Thanksgiving meal, there is always some bickering over who gets the best pieces of meat. But at the end of the meal, everyone is full and content. Because turkey vultures have a better sense of smell, they usually find the food first and start digging in. Turkey vultures have a stout, strong beak, and they can break and rip apart the tougher pieces of meat. Black vultures use their eyesight to find their food, either following turkey vultures to a large meal or looking for groups of turkey vultures on the ground. Once turkey vultures rip apart the carrion, black vultures go in with their long, tweezer-like beaks to grab the meat in the harder-to-reach places. Because of their different-shaped beaks, these two vulture species work well together, taking smelly, disease-filled carrion out of our environment. You can help these amazing scavengers by slowing down when you see vultures eating roadkill on the side of the road. If they are feasting on a large animal, they will often fill themselves up and are slower to take off or get out of the way of moving vehicles. Did you know that a vulture can eat a quarter of its body weight in just one sitting? Another way to help? If you hit an animal or see a dead animal in the road, move the carcass off the road to where it's safer for the scavengers to eat. Thank you for joining the Raptor Center for another episode of Avian Adventures. Don't forget to like this episode and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on future episodes.